What's up, guys? Welcome to another Roma English podcast. This is episode 10, and we have made some big moves. Jake was sold. Basically sold.
Yeah.
Should we start there?
Yeah, he went to Juve for about 15 mil, if I'm not wrong.
Insane.
Yeah, and that's the same price that we got him for like 5 years ago, I think it was, which
Exactly.
is insane.
And I should add that. I didn't watch him at City much, but according to stats, he has a worse like ratio in Roma. So that would suggest he's.
And now he's 34, and we got 15 mil from him.
Yeah.
I think the one thing I'm irritated with is that he's playing tomorrow. That's just,
Yeah.
it's just so cringy to me. Like,
Yeah.
how can you expect, what incentive does this guy have to perform?
No.
Roma and Juve are rivals.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to defry, like, if anything, he could defry us and, like, miss sitters on purpose.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he'll do that. Like, he's not the type to actually do that.
No,
but,
no,
it's like,
you know what?
it's just so awkward.
No, but you
He's
know
not
what?
part of the
Yeah.
team anymore.
It could be sort of a like goodbye game, and you could see it like that and wanting to like end it off nicely. But I don't know.
Honestly, my guess is Fonseca has spoken to him, and he has like understood that he is gonna like he is still focused on Roma for this last game, and I don't think we have many other options really, like many better options right now.
No, I agree, but I also think our squad has the quality to beat Hellas Verona without a number 9.
Mkhitaryan as a false 9 would do quite fine, or even Kluivert as a in behind, just make runs.
But I mean, we can get goals from set pieces. We can get
Agreed.
goals from long shots. There's many ways to score.
Like,
you know?
but the thing is also, we don't know. Maybe it's also a way for Fonseca to protect like the Fienga and stuff. Because if we would go into this game having sold Jacob
And we don't win, yeah.
and you don't win, then they're gonna get destroyed.
Yeah.
So it could just be like him trying to protect them. I don't know. I think it's a tough situation.
Yeah, well, it's irritating, but that's to do with the Milik deal, which we'll get onto when we discuss. So we're going to discuss departures and then arrivals after.
Yeah, exactly.
But all in
yeah.
all, I think it's a very good sale, to be honest. At this period when it's a transition period for the team, we're trying to start new, and we are kind of looking to offload the older players with higher wages. And getting 15 million for him is just insane. So I think this is a very good sale.
Yeah.
I mean, I said that Dzeko, Roma and Juve are rivals. We're rivals. There's a dislike between the teams, but we're not actually. I don't mean rivals literally in terms of results. Juve have left us behind, kind of. Even with Pirlo coming in, I don't think we'll be directly competing.
No.
Yeah.
With that being said, it's not really that big of a deal that we let Dzeko go to Juve now.
No, not
When
really.
we let Pjanic go to Juve 4 years ago, we were the main challengers and we gave them one of our best players. Absurd. Now it's almost like Roma are moving on someone who, I mean, he played well last season, but frankly, he should have moved on at the end of the season before. It's his time here in Rome is done. He's getting frustrated. Everyone is getting, the relationship is come to an end.
And
We're getting 15 million for him, which is huge for a club. First of all, Juve are paying this guy 7 million a season. They're 7 million a season for 2 years, and they are spending 15 million. That is a 30 million investment on a 34-year-old striker who missed the 5th most chances in Europe last season.
that is
Are Roma really making a mistake here? I don't know.
But the thing is, like, Dzeko has already been on his way for three years now. He was done for Inter last year, and there was
Chelsea.
Yeah, exactly.
For that. Honestly, I can't see. Like, I struggle to see a single negative thing about this from a sporting perspective. The thing
Purely sporting, no, but obviously, I know
like emotionally,
the whole legend thing.
He is gonna leave a void.
Exactly. Like, thing is though, I never had like a really special connection to Jacob. It wasn't like he wasn't the kind of player that you like connected to, or at least
It's
not
not
me.
like Nainggolan. I mean,
Exactly.
The attachment to Dzeko was sporting wise, not
Exactly. He gave us some great memories, and I'm very thankful for everything he did for Roma. But like, it's not. I'm not gonna miss him in that way. But it's always obviously it always sucks to lose like a good player
We can
to
call
Juve
him
and a legend. Like it's always
we can call him club legend.
yeah, exactly. And it kind of taints his, in a way. I think it taints his like status in like 25 years when people talk about
But you know
Dzeko
what this
in Roma.
is like for me? But I get where you're saying. I get what you're saying. But you know what this is like for me? This is like Figo going to Inter in the 2000s. This is like what's another example? This is like
Lampard going to City.
yeah, Lampard going to City. There you go. That's a good one. This
Yeah.
is, you know, this is almost like there was another striker who went. I think another striker went. I think Vieri went to Milan.
He went to Everton.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like it's not that like the guy is not. This is not. Oh my goodness, Dzeko's leaving Roma in his prime. He's abandoning them. You know, this is like you're moving on. You have
He's actually
you're not Italian. You know, whatever.
Exactly.
Roma
I don't
Juve
blame
isn't
him.
a big deal anymore.
I don't blame him. I don't really care. Like it's not that deep for me. But it's still like I think that it might taint his legacy in Roma. Like in 25 years, maybe he's gonna get less credit for this, and I think he deserves.
And
That's all.
I know a lot of fans are attached, but I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I feel like if fans are going to get upset about this, it's like you're just getting upset because you feel entitled now to have something to complain about. Like it's really not that big of a deal.
We
Agree.
Now
if he wins the Champions League, I'm happy for him personally.
Yeah. But now is a period when we've gotten so much, and yet we need to find something to complain about.
Yeah.
It's true.
And
it's not like we don't have a replacement coming, you know.
A guy that's 10 years younger and
exactly.
Yeah,
he's probably a better finisher.
Exactly, and that's the thing.
No doubt.
Dzeko is, well, like Milik is a much better player for us. I've been saying this for a very long time that the system and like Fonseca, our playing style requires a finisher, and that's it.
He's gonna be served on a platter.
Yeah, exactly.
And then another thing I think we should mention is this is a rumor that someone that we know told us. I don't quite know his source, but apparently after the Sevilla game there was a physical altercation between Dzeko and the coach.
Yeah.
If that's true, that's the third one now.
Mm-hmm.
And frankly, the coach, that's a breach of respect and a breach of hierarchy that's actually unacceptable. You can't continue that relationship as far as I'm concerned.
Sasha, I think also you should talk about, because you've been the main guy saying this. I agree with you. I don't know about Sasha said that, but about him and Kolarov being like bullies in the team and like affecting the morale.
Yeah, so I mean, right there with that, I mean, he's had physical physical encounters with Fonseca, the coach. For losing against Sevilla, who are better than us, and Dzeko might have had one of the worst games of the season. And you're going to go get physical with the coach.
Yeah.
Pardon?
I even forgot it was in the game at point.
Exactly. Then there were reports of him getting in a physical altercation with Cristante.
Oh, he don't want to mess with Cristante. He's gonna punch through his helmet.
and I'm not sure who the third one was, but I do remember there being something like that.
Yeah, and you can also see on the pitch the way he
exactly the way he interacts with the other players. There's no
room
like
for
when
mistakes
Mancini
whatsoever.
shouts at Zaniolo is not allowed to run and not deliver. Dzeko is, you know, you can't talk to him. He's allowed to do, and that's actually unhealthy for a team sport, because one guy's not pulling his weight in certain occasions, and he's not held accountable for that.
Yeah.
Whereas
100%.
Milik won't have that. Oh, he's a god, untouchable, and they'll tell him, "Run! What are you doing? Score! What are you doing?" You know,
because he has a lot of pressure. He's the replacement of Dzeko. He's the replacement of the club legends. That's a fifth scorer.
I don't think that the running is gonna I don't think anyone is gonna complain about Milik's working, because I don't think
No, it's,
that's part of the like role that we want. But what pisses me off is how there's like no room for mistakes according to Jacob. And it's not even like, I get that you have high expectations and you set high standards. It's good, yes, but for him it comes to a point that like if you make even like a judgment that he doesn't agree with, even though it's not like a mistake, you just pick out another pass, then he gets annoyed with you.
Yeah,
but he can make huge mistakes and he doesn't take responsibility for them.
And that's like the exact opposite that Fonseca is trying to, because Fonseca is like, learn from every loss, right?
And that's good.
And Dzeko is like, you did wrong, you're bad, pretty much.
And I think Kolarov was the same.
Yeah.
So this is good probably for the mentality.
Sure.
We were talking about, I don't know if we did in this podcast, but I know I had talked about being worried about losing the leadership, both of Dzeko and Kolarov. Yeah. But I realized maybe it's not.
No, you know what? I think this is an opportunity for our young players to learn how to be accountable themselves.
Yeah.
Because how to lead for themselves.
We have three players that could already be better captains than Dzeko, because let's face it, besides the Napoli game where he like quiet the fans down from doing his his chants, he didn't do much as captain at all.
No.
And we already have Pellegrini, who is Roman, so he's basically like already a captain.
I'm not quite sure I want Pellegrini as a captain because he cannot handle the pressure that's on him. Yes, fair, but he already cannot handle the pressure on him now. Now you're going to make him the captain. Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
But the thing is, being a captain now could force Pellegrini to take a lot more responsibility and step up.
I don't know. I think starting in attacking midfield should force him to step up.
But the thing, I want Mancini as captain.
Same.
Yeah, and Veretout could also be captain a few games.
Well, when Smalling comes back in, I think he should be captain.
Like, you know what? Like, I think Smalling.
Who more? Mancini's still 24.
Yeah.
Mancini's not the lead. Like, Mancini's going to be the captain. He's not the leader of the defense. Smalling is. That doesn't make sense.
No, like,
but the thing
the
is,
way I see it, I think Smalling has like he like leads the defense very well. And he has the right mentality and everything, but I feel like he doesn't have that, like, I don't know, like the type of
switch from nice to being assertive.
Yeah, exactly, and that's Mancini can do that. Mancini screamed at, I think he even screamed at Dzeko at some point. He screamed at Zaniolo for sure. He has, I have seen him scream at Kolarov. Like he can take he can say what's necessary, but he's not like.
He's not
a bully in the same sense that Dzeko and Kolarov were.
Yeah.
And so if you can scream at the biggest star, which is Zaniolo, and like get upset with him, I think that shows balls, and that's.
And when everything's going wrong and the team aren't getting results, is Mancini the guy to step up and lead the team to victory? I love Mancini. I'm just saying, I don't know if he's ready at 24. Yeah. Whereas I think Smalling, and I'm not even saying it has to be Smalling, it could be someone else, but I'm not sure about Mancini yet.
Yeah.
I think like there's certain things like Roma, De Rossi was an exception.
Yeah.
De Rossi was so good and he was so passionate and Roma fans loved him so much that we accepted the elbows and the slaps and the stupid tackle straight red cards. It's not okay in normal circumstances for your captain to do that. True. Mancini against Sevilla goes with the elbow like that. What are you doing? Something like that makes me think perhaps he's still a bit too immature to be the captain.
Fair.
But
I think he has the quality.
It's difficult because there's no other clear option. I agree with you.
Do you think Mirante will be captain when he's playing? I mean, he's old.
Yeah, maybe. Honestly, yeah.
He's old and Italian. I mean,
yeah.
I honestly think Mkhitaryan, whoever's captain, I don't think he should be captain, but I think he should be the vice captain. He clearly knows how to lead. He's captained Armenia for many years. They don't just I think it's a bit ignorant to assume it's Armenia, they just put him the captain because he's the best player. You know, he's clearly got leadership ability. And even if he didn't, he would have learned them captaining that.
And that was a mistake that Sweden did. They put Zlatan as captain because he was just a star, but he was a terrible captain. Let's be real.
True. Same with Messi.
But you know, it's funny you say that, and I'm not going to argue with you because you obviously know Sweden way better than me. But at PSG, he was a fairly good captain.
He was, but the thing is, in PSG, he had better players around him. When he was in Sweden,
maybe the frustration, he didn't know how to communicate with them.
And he wanted to do everything by himself, so it turned to everyone past him, and then it wasn't team.
Sweden got better when he left, basically. Yeah. And
guys, I think we're still on Dzeko. Sorry I think we need to move on to the next departures. Yeah, for me, it's a 4 out of 5. It's not a 5 because he's a club legend.
I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5.
Okay. And you, Conte, did you say 5?
Yeah, I'll probably give him. Yeah, probably like a 4. The only issue I have is that it's like so late on so close to the start of the season. That's my only.
Mine is that it's a club legend to Juve. That's why.
I don't think
it's not the Dzeko sale. The thing for me is like the Dzeko sale. It's like, for me, that time period thing loses points on the Milik buy. Because like the Dzeko deal was done long ago. It was never a problem. They sorted it out very quickly. With the delays on the other side, that kind of.
But I heard also that apparently Milik and Roma already they found a deal for Milik in like August or something.
But then they wanted the odds from Dzeko, but
exactly. So I think the whole thing. I think it's a problem. I don't know, the timing of the sale, I think, is a bit of a problem. That's the only thing. Otherwise, I would 100% give it a 5, actually, because I don't see any other negatives.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, but moving on to Cengiz?
Yeah, we can do
that. I'm going to go straight. That's a 5.
Wait.
Should we said did we say our thank you and goodbyes to Dzeko in the other episode? I think we have.
I think we did.
No, did we? No, I don't think so.
But anyways, thank you, Eden. I'll never forget you. You're my first prima punta.
Yeah,
but,
same.
So thank you for everything, and best of luck. Even though I hope you don't win, but I hope somehow you win, but not against Roma. Difficult, very difficult. Yeah. But you're better than Vucinic and Pjanic at least.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah. If you celebrate against us, it's over. That's all I can say.
Yes, 100%. Then he's,
if you score. But anyway, so let's go on to Cengiz.
A 5.
I can't give it a 5. I can't give it a 5. I can't give it a 5.
I think
it's a very good deal. He's a young. You can see that he definitely has the talent, and he's a young player. He could develop more. I think maybe keeping him for half a year wouldn't have been bad, because I think he showed that he could in the preseason.
Could have come good, yeah.
In the preseason, he showed it.
But the thing is, he's been out of favor for a long time. He had his chances. He doesn't fit the system. He's probably never going to shine because he's not the type of player that either Fonseca or Roma actually needs or wants. Yeah. And he could potentially fund an either Depay or DePaul purchase. And I mean, we aren't playing him. A guy in the Roma chat said he played 800 minutes this season.
Yeah.
74.
But the thing is, can I
tell you something, Conte? Can I tell you something, Conte, about what you said about the preseason thing? I think the only reason we got 27 million is because he showed it in preseason. I think Leicester turned around and said, okay, he can clearly still play.
Yeah.
It's just an issue with the team. It's not that he's bad.
Look,
and I honestly think, because the deal came straight away after. There was nothing before he played in the preseason.
Oh, true. No, I don't think it's a bad deal at all. I'm just saying that keeping him wouldn't.
I don't give it a 5 though. Yeah, I don't give it a 5 either.
Exactly.
Because there's still that chance he becomes a great player.
I just don't think there's a place for him.
But there is right now. While Zaniolo is still injured, I think he could have played and.
No, because
possibly.
Pedro is probably going to play right wing. Him and Perez.
I don't. Yeah, Perez was better last season.
But the thing is, guys, we always say this, but then look at last season. We would like look at how many injuries we got.
Yeah.
And then we say it's a freak. The season before that, we also had so many injuries. Like, we actually do need. Under would definitely have got. If Zaniolo. Like, look, Zaniolo got injured. There we go. But if Zaniolo didn't get injured, I agree with you fully.
Yeah.
I think with the Zaniolo injury, I tend to agree with Conte. So that's there. Because there's the chances that Pedro gets injured, it's probably 50%.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yes. But the thing
Pellegrini gets injured 3 months a season, you know? Like,
but the thing with Under is that if it's kind of a big risk with half a year because, right, as you said, after preseason he got back up in the value, but a half year could change that a lot. He could even go down to 20 if he doesn't play. Or
True.
plays.
Yeah, no, I don't hate.
But I don't think they would have kept him without the. They wouldn't have been like, okay, we're keeping him, but he's not going to play. You know, if they kept him, he would have played.
Yeah, but selling him for 27 is very good considering the season
and COVID.
Yeah,
considering like the financial landscape. Yeah,
I think we sold him for the same amount that City bought Ferran Torres.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's mad. Actually, that is actually mad.
That's insane.
Okay, but they got Ferran Torres from
Valencia with the money.
Valencia.
The broke boys, the desperate boys.
But yeah, should we rate him? Because I don't think there's much more to talk about.
I'll give it another 4. Not to be lame, but I'll give it another 4.
I think I'm gonna give it the 3 probably. I'm just. This could change if we get in a good replacement and we can still fix our center back issue. So yeah, exactly. If we get like Rodrigo de Paul or Depay, I'll give it a 4 probably. But just because
if we get Depay, I'll give it a 6.
Yes,
I must say.
Fair. But yeah, like it's if we don't replace him, then it's a bad deal, you know. So for now, I'll give it a 3, but it could go up. What about you, Sebe? A 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm very happy about this.
Yeah. No, I think it's fair.
And I feel like it's kind of a long time coming, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pity we didn't sell him for like 40 last season.
Yeah.
True. Whatever.
That would have been good.
So next up, Perotti gone to Fenerbahce for how much was it?
3. I think 2.5, 3.
2.5.
Very good.
3.
Can we just take a moment that we sold Perotti, who played 10 games last season, is constantly injured and can't do much, contributes like nothing.
But what salary was he on?
Wait,
he was a quite high salary, right?
Yeah, but we sold him for double the amount of Kolarov, who was a starter for us last season.
And it was to a rival.
Good player. He doesn't fit us very well, no, and I'm happy about the deal, everything. But it's still a good player, and he was sold for half. This is insane to me. But Perotti isn't worth 3.
Let's just say we're not gonna miss his contributions unless it's a farewell game.
But let's just say in his day, Perotti was an unstoppable dribbler.
He was very good in the
and great penalty taker.
Yeah, the iconic one, when he just walked up and
everything else of his game he was average, but he was also world class on Roma Legend last game.
Yes.
I wouldn't mind giving him a loan option for last game of the season in case we need him.
We should have kept him for the Hellas game because it's
can I just say one other thing on this? Yes, but you're right. But one other thing on this, he just got injured for 3 weeks.
Oh yeah,
2 days ago.
It's insane.
And we got 2.5 million, 3 million for him.
Oh, I'm very happy about the deal.
That's a straight 5. Thank you, Diego.
Yes.
No, but you know what? We sold him for. They got it for free. They're just paying for his hospital bill and future ones.
Honestly, they're just covering it for the last 2 years.
But yeah, very good.
So
very
that's
good
a 5.
We get rid of his salary too, which was quite big. But yeah, I always really liked Perotti. He was always there. He always worked quite hard actually. And
the Champions League run, he was very good.
Exactly. I don't know. He was always the kind of player. Even when he wasn't great during the last season, I always liked seeing him do well. But it's good that he moved on. Good for him. Good for the team. Not much more to
We
say.
win.
Yeah, a 5 for me too.
Yeah.
Who else left?
We haven't rated Kolarov.
I'll just give that a 3.
I'll give it
It's
a 3.
irritating to give Inter someone they're going to use for 1.5 million.
And we should have gotten more.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's a hard one because I think he would have been good as a center back for the system. We didn't get much money at all, and we need more center backs. Also good as a backup left back if we play 4 at the back.
No, we have a Calafiori.
I know, but I don't think he's quite ready to play.
No, but can we also just look at one thing, right? Kumbula is earning 1.5 million.
That's insane.
Mad.
That's insane.
Kolarov was earning 3. Was it 3.5 or 3?
I think 3. I'm not sure, but yeah, no, I know.
Let's say 3.5 to make the Roma look better.
Yeah.
With
He was earning
the salary, I agree.
3.5.
It's very good, but I still feel like I'm happy about the. I never like. I think I made it clear many times. I always hated Colorado, but
Never
especially after he left, I hated him even more after how he
Yeah.
didn't say anything.
Yeah,
Didn't
no,
thank Roma,
Kolarov.
nothing.
No, but don't.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget
And
that.
on his fucking
video.
Instagram.
Yeah, the video where you like.
So, no. But on his fucking Instagram, it still says he's a Roma player. What's wrong with you, bro?
He's just too old to know how to update
Yeah.
his bio.
He is 60. I don't know how Oaks believe he's steady. Are you dumb?
No, he
is
looks
not
so
33.
old.
Poor guy. Yeah, I think for me it's actually.
And then Riccardi.
I'm just
Sorry.
gonna
Were
give
you rating Kolarov?
my Colorado
Sorry,
rating?
sorry.
I think like a
Sorry, I
2.5, just because we didn't get enough money, and I think it would have been good to keep him as backup. Still very happy. It's still about the Jaco thing with the bullying, like that we talked about. I don't know how to say it, but like that's my only. Maybe squad morale will be better. So I don't know. It's a hard one, but maybe a 2.5 or something, 3. But yeah, we should talk about Riccardi on loan. I don't know if there's much to say. I hope he has a great season on loan.
all the
Pescara,
best.
Serie
Good luck.
B.
All the best and good luck, my son.
I actually felt like he could have been a part of the bench this year, especially if there's injuries appearing. I think you could.
I think it's good for him to get some experience. He's
but
also very.
I think that left attacking mid position is tailor suited for him.
I fully agree, but I don't think he's. I don't know if he's quite ready. I hope he has a good season now. Very excited. I think he could have. Pescara is also very close to Rome, so that's good, I guess. He can be close to his family still and stuff.
He come and visit Calafiori.
But yeah, no, I hope he has a good season. I think he could have a couple of goal contributions and stuff. So yeah, I'm happy about that deal. I don't know if it's worth the rating because it's a loan. Really makes sense.
We have to go on to arrivals quickly because it's 6:45.
I think so too.
6:55, by the way. Sorry, we have half an hour.
Nah, it's cool. But yeah, arrivals. Let's start with Mr. Rickroll.
Yes.
Arstorp.
The savior of Rome.
I mean, we call him a rival because he is like reborn.
But this is a new signing, boys.
Actually,
This is a new signing. Karsdorp is a 25-year-old man now. He's done with the playing around. He's here to show them the new, I don't know any good Dutch left, right backs. He is the new...
No, I'm not gonna say that.
Walker?
Yeah, the new Kyle Walker. Nice.
Anyways, yeah.
And great move. And the highlight of this deal is he blocks the Chelios transfer, which is official because Fonseca said earlier today that Ricardo Karsdorp will stay in Rome this season.
Joke aside, I think Fonseca could get a lot out of him.
Yes. I think he's the right guy to get his mentality like straight or like get him into the...
and I also think
otherwise
Karsdorp, this Roma... yeah, I think
when
Karsdorp...
Karsdorp was here first, so we can just send Manchin on him otherwise.
So I think Karsdorp fits this Roma squad a lot better than he did the Roma squad of 2 years ago.
Yeah, agreed.
In terms
I
of
think
personality and
I have two worries about him. Three worries. First off, his mentality. We said that it's probably going to get better, but it's still like, we don't know. Maybe he has a Balotelli that will never grow up, you know? I mean, honestly.
The Dutch Balotelli.
It's also the injuries. That's a bit of a worry.
That's the hope. I believe that if he can stay fit,
Yes.
his mentality and everything will come.
Yeah, I think so too. But it's still like, we don't have a great track record with injuries. Neither does he. So it's
Yeah.
But
It's like hoping Pastore will stay fit almost.
I'm hoping Pastore will take the ACL injury of the year. We're averaging 2 a year. Why don't just Pastore or Choric take it? They're not gonna
Just cut
anywhere.
Pastores. Get him a quick surgery. Go send him for an ACL deconstruct and reconstruct, just to get it out of the way.
But yeah, Karsdorp clearly has like his movement is very good. Like his
Very fast.
positioning and like
His attacking
timing of the runs.
instinct and technique is
Very good.
He both
Good
have
technique.
that-
It's nothing special. He isn't a great dribbler, but very good crossing.
But I think he can put in a nice cross. He can put some nice whip on
Very
that
good
ball.
crossing.
He had that goal versus, what was it?
Frosinone, I think.
Frosinone, yeah, where he beat his man to it, where he was like 10 meters behind and the ball was like 1 meter from the defender.
Insane speed.
How did he
Good defensive positioning too. Like it's not great. Like it's not super good, but it's he's usually
Hopefully
in the right
that will get
place.
better as he adjusts to Serie A, because he's
Yeah.
never actually gotten a chance to adjust to Serie A.
True,
but
probably.
I think he will actually. I think he will get quite a few assists.
Yeah, he got like I think
he got one against Cagliari.
I think he played 11 games for Feyenoord last season and got like 1 goal and 2 assists, which is very good for a right back.
I think it was 15 games, 3 assists and 1 goal.
Oh, maybe something like it. It was.
But I'm saying
I saw that it was a
think
good ratio.
very good for a fullback.
Yeah, that's
and
exceptional.
And the freedom of attack in this formation is something that could like.
True, and for the counterattacks, he's very fast. He's going to be deadly on
And
counterattacks.
he was fit last season, because 15 games in the Dutch league would have been most of the games played.
I think he got injured. I think he started good and then.
But not like injured, like Roma injured.
No. Like he had a few like injuries and stuff. I don't know. I think it was like minor injuries, but he missed a couple of games. I remember. My worry with his like on the pitch performance is his one-on-one defending, which didn't look great in preseason. I can't remember how it was before because I can't remember how he played
But the
before.
thing with this system is that it's always going to have someone behind him.
Exactly. I was going to get to that. It's fine. But yeah, I don't think there's much more to
And
say.
exactly, there's someone behind him, and he has the pace to recover.
Yes.
While that person covers him.
But I think we're all happy.
Well done,
I
Rick.
think we're happy with the fullbacks. Yes. Let's get into the big ones.
Yeah.
First, we'll start with the official one.
Oh, okay.
Marash.
Kumbula. Yes.
Not gonna lie.
This is our clickbait title. Have Roma just picked up the best defender in Serie A for the next decade?
No, but I was at work when I saw the picture of him holding up the shirt, and I just went into the break room and was like, yes, and like people were look like this.
So
Legend.
So just straight off, if you don't mind, I wanna
just
want to say, Kumbula had the best defensive duel success rate in Italy last season, with a 71% success rate. What do you understand?
And he played most games, so it's not like he played.
And he had 11 contributions per game as well. 11 duels per game.
Is this just ground duels or just the aerial duels or all
defensive duels? Defensive duels.
He is very good at.
He had the most won in Serie A, the highest percentage per game at the age of 20.
That's insane.
For a team where he doesn't have big defensive names around it, except maybe Rahman.
Yeah. He does have very good stats.
Where did Ramani go?
Napoli.
Sorry.
Napoli.
Now, really, when? When did they sign him?
I think in January, but he was loaned back or something.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I must have missed it. Jeez, my bad.
It was one of those that you.
And the thing with an underrated aspect with Kumbula is that did he move to Italy when he was 8?
No,
No,
he
no.
is Italian.
He joined
He was
Hellas
born in Italy.
Verona at 8.
Oh, he was
Yeah.
born in Italy.
Yeah, he joined Hellas Verona at 8.
He's always lived in Italy, I think.
Yeah, which also, so it's no like miscommunications and
No.
risks. Or
You might as well have signed an Italian.
Yeah.
Exactly. He just chose Albania because of his parents. Like he's Italian, as much Italian as Mancini is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think his stats are very good. His defensive stats, like his tackles to dribble pass ratio, is good, and his interceptions are quite good. He seems to me like he doesn't have the high numbers like Mancini does, but I think that's because he's more like he's not as aggressive as a center back as Mancini and Ibanez is, which is good because then he can cover for the others.
Kumbula is a very aggressive center back. He's made it a point that he wants to beat his defender to the ball, not wait for the defender to
Yeah,
attack.
but I mean, like maybe.
He's not like Mancini, though, who's going to run onto the half to kick an oak for no reason. That's what
Exactly.
means, I
Like,
think.
I still think he's kind of
I think he's
I know,
a way
like more of a
smarter
covering
player
defender.
than all other. I think he's the smartest defender we have immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
So was it you that said we just got a 20-year-old prime Fazio?
That was me.
Yeah.
But fast. Fast.
Yeah,
but
well, faster.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The thing about the thing about him is, like, for me, like for anyone who watches basketball, there's a term called a unicorn, like Kristaps Porzingis, where it's just such a unique player that doesn't come around often at all, and that's what Kumbula is for me.
The thing is, it's very hard to define that player to a certain role.
Exactly, you can't really explain what makes his player special, but I've just never seen. Not saying he's the best. I'm just saying I've never seen a player defend with the same style as he. Like, it doesn't look like what he does should work, but he does it all the time.
Yeah.
And that's something I wanna like. That's my only worry. I think that
it's not.
I have watched him a fair amount this season, and he usually almost always played well. Yeah. But the one worry I have is from the highlights videos. I saw like a few times where his one-on-one defending, like his body posture, was off. Like it wasn't good.
Understand.
Wait. Thing is, he got the ball every time then, and the defenders. My worry is if he doesn't get the ball then he's gonna be.
But you know
what? Exactly, and he can't recover then, no matter how fast he is.
But the thing is, I watch him. He's very good at recovering.
I know. But if he's beaten, then it's no way you can recover because you're all wrong. The thing is,
many times was he beaten last season?
No, exactly. I was going to get into that.
That's what I'm saying. But my point is, that's why he's a 30 million defender at 20, because he doesn't get beaten and he can do that.
Yeah.
You know,
no, but
like he's not like Ibanez, who's still a diamond in the rough.
No, yeah. I know, but it's still. I think there's still a risk there that maybe either it could be exposed or maybe, like if.
Well, I guess we can't expect Van Dijk. You know, I mean,
exactly,
there's obviously going to be some weaknesses.
And
on the other hand, what I thought when I saw those videos is his reach with his legs is insane. He can like reach around defenders.
Yeah.
You're like
he's like Fabinho of centre backs.
Yes.
I'm gonna start calling him Spider-Man if he keeps this thing up.
The octopus.
You know what's great as well? Lazio thought they had him.
Oh,
beautiful.
No, do you know what's the greatest? Can I just say I just need this moment.
Go.
I was listening to Inzaghi say, Lotito promised me fantastic signings to ensure that we have a wonderful season. Muriki from Turkey, enjoy. Enjoy your season, boys.
Apparently Muriki is quite good, but he's not.
Okay, like we got Milik. Like, what is Muriki?
I agree.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what all the tweets about Muriki was? Do you know what all the tweets were about Muriki? What a workhorse. What a hard-working player. Like, okay. Your striker works really hard. Nice.
And I sent you that video of that Roma fan trolling Lotito.
Yes,
it's so
funny. One more thing I want to say that Sasha told me that apparently was him and his dad contacted Roma. They went past the agent and contacted Roma because he wanted to join, and that's a great sign.
So I was listening to the Solano podcast, the Roma Press podcast. I'm sure anyone listening here will know it. And Solano said that the reason he reported like 5 hours before that the Kumbula deal happened, that there was no contact, was because Kumbula actually wanted a move. He wanted to move really badly, and his agent couldn't get it done. So he eventually spoke to his dad, and him and his dad moved over his agent and contacted. I can't remember So basically, Roma's transfers at the moment, from what I understand, aren't being run by De Sanctis or Fienga. There are two agents handling all negotiations, and basically it's basically if you try to talk to these guys, never mind not getting an answer, they'll just tell you bullshit and send you down a completely wrong path. These two agents, that's how they've always worked, and that's how they've been told to work. And Kumbula contacted one of these guys directly, and basically negotiated the terms for the deal with them, and then Hellas Verona got involved there, and then Kumbula's agent negotiated the final. Came back in and negotiated all the final details of the deal.
That's very
good. So that's Kumbula. I mean, Kumbula could have easily gone over to Dortmund, could have gone to Leipzig, he could have gone to what did you say, Sebe? Inter. No, but that's what I'm saying. Lazio, could have done it to Milan, but he did it for Roma.
Yeah, that's a great sign also that young players see us as a big project now and want to come here.
Yeah,
also,
but that's actually a danger, becoming a cell club. Reinforcing the cell club image, because
but I don't think it's about being a cell club. He didn't say, "Oh, Roma looks like such a good opportunity." He said, "I came to Roma because I want to celebrate with the fans." Yeah. I think these guys could potentially see Roma somewhere. By the time I hit my prime, I'm comfortable and I'm winning here because check out the talent around me.
Yeah. Look at
players like Zaniolo can actually do that.
Exactly.
ACL injury aside.
Yeah. I think we should just finish off with the price of the deal. Very good deal. I think it's total of like 20 million, something like that, plus two Primavera players who aren't. I don't know. I haven't seen much of them, but like I don't think they're good talents. And Chetin. I don't know. Good deal. Very, very good price.
Good salary.
Yes, 1.5.
1.5. It will, and that just shows another. That's a guy who's here to fucking play football.
Yeah.
Do you know what? How happy I'm? Not better get 5 or 6, so I'm going to England. No, he was like, I'm here. I'm better than all your players. Take me to your club. Let's fucking do this. You don't need to pay me. Yeah, Marash, let's go, my boy. Let's go.
Love him. Ratings. I think 5.
5, not even a 6, even potentially. Yeah. This is the best signing Roma have made. This is even like Schick at the time. This is better than Schick at the time. This is better than Iturbe at the time. This is probably the best signing Roma has made since Nainggolan or Strootman.
Pjanic.
Zaniolo.
But I don't count it the same. You know, that was a fucking luck.
I know. I was just joking. But yeah, I fully agree. Should we move on to Milik? He's not done yet. He's not official, but it's going to be official in the next 2 days. Roma.
Here because why?
Huh?
Who wants to
Let's
tell
hear
them?
the reason for him not being done yet.
Because the man hasn't paid his fines.
There is a delay because Milik got fines a year ago for Napoli.
When everyone went into mutiny.
Yeah.
Exactly. Everyone got fines, basically. Milik was one of them. He hasn't paid them yet. Napoli are now saying, De Laurentiis is now saying, he's sitting there on his couch. He's like, these Roma fans are stressed about this whole Milik situation that has been going on for 2 months. They can be a little bit more stressed.
Yeah, but
you know what? Let's delay the deal because he hasn't paid the fines of $10. I need those $10. How am I going to pay my milk? I lose milk. I need milk.
I know you wanted to order. Oh my goodness. I did not know pizza prices were this ridiculous.
Exactly.
How can I fund this? Milik. Oh my goodness, bro. Absolute joke. Absolute joke.
Let's go. He's probably the most Milik thing of all time.
I think we should talk a bit about him. I I said this before as well, that this is a great, like, the perfect player, or like the perfect type of player. Firstly, he's 10 years younger than Jake or something.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite, but like 8 years younger. I don't know.
8 years younger.
Anyways, he's much younger than Jeko. We get him for what, like 25 total, or 28.
Yep, 20. I think, and there might be, but something like 25, between 25 and 27.
It's 20 plus
Whatever.
bonuses, I think. It's 20 plus max 80 bonuses, but those aren't super easy to reach. I can't remember exactly. Anyways, it's like 20.
Call it 25.
Let's say 25.
And
For a player that is like,
it's 10 million because we're getting 15 for Jeko as well.
Yeah.
exactly, very good player.
And he will be earning 500,000 less than Jeko for now.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe.
It's plus performance-related bonuses in the salary, I believe. Take it to 4. To take it.
But
to,
yeah.
Oh no! Wait, is Jeko's earning 5 at the moment at Roma, right?
I think 7.
Yeah. No. After tax, 5.
I don't know.
Isn't it?
Anyways, he's earning less. We win, basically.
Winning.
But yeah, he is a goal scorer.
Yeah.
Napoli fans say he missed a lot of chances.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, yeah, Jacob
Napoli
misses
fans
even
are
more.
just sad that, oh my goodness, it's just so sad how Roma are just going to finish ahead of them. They're mad. That's all.
True.
They know that Milik can bang them when someone's creating for him.
They have
Insane shot.
They have the new toe, man. They don't need Milik.
Exactly.
But yeah, insane left foot. Doesn't have a great right foot, to be fair, but it's worked for him this far.
Oh, and I just want to say something. I bet you, Napoli wouldn't even have signed Osimhen if Milik didn't say he wouldn't re-sign his contract last season. I bet you Milik would still be their striker. But they're mad. They're mad now. Yeah,
But yeah, great player. He's good and tall like Jeko, can score headers, which is good for Karsdorp crossing.
And this system is gonna serve him up on a platter, which he can just finish.
And he won't ruin the attacking midfielders by dropping deep into the midfield and trying to be a defensive midfielder in attack.
So the thing I really like about this is, with Roma, you can almost let Roma have the ball on the edge of the box. Like Jeko is like non-existent. Milik, if you sit in the box, Milik will go to the edge of the box and score from the edge of the box.
Yep.
It forces players to come out, which means our wing backs can get in behind and get low crosses into the box. Exactly.
One more thing, we lost Kolarov's free kicks. We gained Milik's free kicks.
Is he good?
Exactly. And Milik can hit it so sweetly. Like Milik looks so much sexier.
Yeah.
Like I know Kolarov is better, but Milik looks sexier.
Yeah. I think Kolarov is probably one of the best in the world. It's like Messi. Anyways,
yeah.
Kolarov
I think
is one of the
Kolarov
best
is
in the world.
literally, with Pjanic, Messi, and Kolarov, are the top 3 free kick takers in the world.
Probably, yeah. But Milik is still up there. He's like probably top 10. He's a good free kick taker. He can score a few free kicks, which is important.
And Veretout can score some as well.
True, he can.
And it'll be nice to have a fucking striker who's going to take the penalties. I mean, Veretout might take them, but Milik can take them if he needs to take them, I'm saying.
Yes.
It's nice to have a striker who...
No. We need to have a striker who doesn't take penalties so we can discredit other strikers for taking penalties. Idiot.
That's actually a good point. That's actually a very good point. Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, but Totti penalties.
Shut up.
But yeah, great deal. I don't know what else to say. I think it's my only issue with him.
Pay attention. We'll see. Pay attention, boys. 30 goals. Watch. Yes. 30 goals. All competitions.
Definitely. In the league this season.
All competitions. Don't be ridiculous.
But yeah, I think it's a bit of a worry. Like, he seems to not have a great, like, he seems to be a bit of a cunt.
C-word. A C-word.
Can't say that. C-word.
Yeah, he does.
Like the way he treated Napoli now is a bit of a worry for me that he will do the same. I don't like him as a person yet.
He doesn't have Laurentiis here, so it's cool.
True. But
Like
that's my only thing. I don't like him as a player. I don't think there's any.
But I think Roma are also not so stupid like De Laurentiis that to not sell him and then get in this situation. Like Roma would have made 45 on him a season before.
He went from idiot De Laurentiis to cool guy Dan Friedkin. I mean, he's not going to want to leave.
True. Ratings?
Or until I see.
What did you say, Seb?
I'll give it a 3.5. And then if he starts scoring goals, I'll give him a 4.
Okay. I'll give him a 4 as a base because it's a good deal, and more if he performs.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give him a 4 probably. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. My only worry is the injuries. Is he gonna?
And we still need to find a backup.
Yes, that's true. But we'll get into that now, actually.
We can go straight into that.
And Scamacca are the rumored backup.
Are Quagliarella actually like ongoing rumor, or is it just something you picked up on Twitter like once or twice?
I saw it. I can find the source for you. I think it's good also for the podcast to find the source, but I'll
because there's difference between something being in motion and something a fan want to see.
Yes, I know.
But Scamacca is an ongoing.
Yeah, while Conte finds that, Scamacca, I mean, Pani's only scored 9 goals in Serie B last season, but with a striker like that, that's very dependent on service.
Yeah.
He was very highly rated when he was in the Roma youth team. Apparently, people at the club aren't happy that he left at the time to PSV because he was with Roma when he was about 15
You
or 16.
aren't happy with him or
with him? They don't like that he left when he was a kid.
I honestly think that's bullshit. Why would the Roma board still?
I agree. I hope that's just a made-up report because that's so stupid. I agree.
Yeah. Sorry, I turned on the light because it was getting dark outside. We checked the stats. He has 9 goals, 10 big chances missed in the Serie B.
Yeah.
That's a bit worrying for me. We need a goal scorer. I have watched him with the Italy under 21, but he's never been a scorer there. He has, I don't know, like he looks like a good player, but he doesn't quite have the output, which is a worry to me.
I mean,
but he always plays good when I've seen him play. So
I mean, let's be real. If Quagliarella became a thing, it would be great for this year, but it's a 1 year.
Quagliarella would actually just score 20 goals if he came on the bench.
It's basically a 1 year loan.
By the way, the source is Il Romanista, which is usually like they're an official Roman newspaper. It's a Roman newspaper, so it's not 100% reliable. But I feel like
it could be some truth to it.
Exactly.
And we already know with Sam's president that he loves Roma.
True, he does.
Quagliarella?
No,
president.
Pardon?
Sam's president. Wait.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Ferrero. Yeah,
Ferrero.
Cool.
Yes, but what do we think
Except
about
does he? Because he gave us Schick for 50 million.
No, but don't worry. Remember the fans that gave him back by roasting him about Dzeko after the 2-1.
Legendary. Thoughts about Quagliarella? I need to hear this.
I think that he would be great this season. Great next season if it's actually a thing. But he's 36, so I mean, it's not. I think it's 32, but I mean 36 is.
He's a very good backup, I think. Well, not a very good, but he's
the type of guy that if Milik is struggling, he's guaranteed to come in and get a goal if he needs one.
And he can score, like, he can get those goals out of nowhere. Remember that goal versus Napoli when he backheeled it from outside the box?
Yeah, but the only
that's not allowed to happen.
No, but the thing is, the only worry for me is that it's good to have him, but we're gonna need to look for another striker next year.
But I don't think we can afford a younger.
If we got Mandzukic or Kalinic, we would be in the same situation.
No, because Mandzukic is like, what is it, 32, 33?
34.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there are. I think it's not wrong to go for an older striker right now.
No, but Chicho is the right old age.
Huh?
Chicho is the right age. Caputo.
Yeah, depending
maybe,
on
but,
his cost, he could also be good.
Yeah, he could be. He could. I'm just thinking about him. Why would you?
The only thing is that
Just to play for Roma, I guess. Yeah.
I
But
want
he's
I want a
starting at
striker
Sassuolo.
I want a striker that gives something different from Milik, like someone that can change it up, not
Like
just
Quagliarella.
exactly, not subbing just a Milik for another
For
Milik.
me, Milik and Quagliarella are very similar
They're
players.
more similar than Scamacca.
No, because Quagliarella has those like he is still like he's a much smarter player in a way,
But I want
like a more creative player kind of that. Partly he can get those goals out of nowhere, but it's also like his flicks and back heels. He can do that also, and he's not a fast player.
I
So
think
if that's
I want
what you're looking for.
fast. As
Huh?
a I think I want someone quick as a backup striker that could really challenge the defense.
Chicha could be that. To be fair,
that's a good point. Some
Yeah.
pace off the bench. But why can't Kluivert or Carlos Perez play that kind? Kluivert surely can play as like a
Kluivert
get in
should.
behind striker. He does that a lot.
yeah, probably.
Striker Kluivert, we've been saying that. Better than a wingback Kluivert.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are there any other rumors?
Yeah, there are a couple.
Smalling, Fonseca said today, Smalling hopefully will be done in the next few days. The player
Yes.
wants Roma, as we know, and they want him.
Yeah, and it wasn't at the United photo shoot.
No,
Yeah.
exactly. He's
But
leaving. Fonseca even said it in an official press conference. That means he's fairly confident that we're getting him. He
That'll
can't
be
say
done,
we're
yeah.
100% getting him.
By the way,
But-
and anything new about Itzo?
No, nothing.
nothing. Absolutely
The
nothing.
two things that, I think I want to talk about the attacking midfielders.
No,
with-
but before the Torreira is still a rumor.
Yes, I was gonna come and get into that because I think we should either get like Depay, DePaul, one of those two, or Torreira. Because if we get one of the two attacking midfielders, then Pellegrini should play in the midfield. If we get Torreira, Pellegrini should play in the attacking midfield. I like Pellegrini more in the central midfield, but we don't have that defensive cover, I think, to.
By the way, do you think that Cristante is gonna be a full-time centre back?
No.
No, I think
he didn't
Cristante
play
is just going to
centre-back
be the
in
Michael Bradley now.
No, but,
So he
but
just plays everywhere.
the thing is, I think that Villar probably is higher up in the hierarchy than Cristante at the moment.
Possibly, yeah. In the friendly versus Cagliari, Cristante didn't really play as centre back. We played a 4-2-3-1 basically, and
Yeah.
he played defensive midfielder. And then sometimes in the build-up, he dropped back into the back line. But that's like
If there's one
playing
place,
centre back.
if there's one place he could be okay, is a Bonucci type centre back.
Yes, but I don't think. I think Fonseca realized after the Udinese game that he can't play there. That's
He
not.
can't play. Period.
After the Parma game was
Yeah,
his first
yeah,
game.
I meant that. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, is there really a difference?
No,
Sorry.
well, I mean, we lost
sorry.
the Udinese game 2-0 and we won
I
the
know,
Parma
no.
game.
So
So in that sense, it is because he could have been absolutely garbage or like.
You know what? I
um,
actually look back on the Udinese game fondly now because he started something great.
true. But yeah, what are we saying about Torreira, De Paul, and Depay?
For me, number one choice, Memphis, because he will be 30 million, which is cheaper than DePaul as well.
Yeah.
Memphis Depay, sorry, that's what I mean by Memphis. So that's my main choice. That would be incredible because apparently Barcelona can't afford him.
Ridiculous.
That's hilarious
Yeah.
to me.
By the way, there are no actual rumors about him. Like, there haven't been any new rumors about him coming to Roma. Just
This
that
is
the
just-
Lyon
yeah.
president said that Barca can't afford him, basically.
And that before that he said that Roma is an alternative. And the
Yes.
only ones actually mentioned were Roma and Barcelona.
Barca.
Yes. But yeah, I think
DePaul's second choice, yeah, and then Torreira third choice.
I probably agree. Yeah,
Now you know
De Paul is an absolutely insane creative player.
I actually want the Paul more than the Pie.
Yeah.
Really? I just think DePaul's gonna cost 10 million more as well.
Yeah, but apparently we have money for some reason somehow. So I mean,
Well, I think Under and you could basically pay for Depay with the Under money straight.
Yes,
That's
exactly. I don't know. Depay feels like more of a ball carrying type of player. Is that really what Fonseca wants? Isn't that why he partly why he
Sold Under.
shoved
Depay covers our backup striker and backup attacking mid with
That
one
is
signing.
true. That is true.
But the thing
I
is,
just think we need more of a passing type of
and
attacking
the
midfielder, which is
ball can
Depay.
play pretty much everywhere from the backup.
Exactly.
I would. Would you put DePaul as striker?
Could play false
He
nine.
has played striker. I wouldn't put him in there,
Really? Okay,
but
fair
he has
enough.
played striker actually.
False
Okay,
nine,
fair enough.
Firmino type defensive striker.
Yeah.
I remember watching DePaul in 2015, coming off the bench for Roma. He was this no-name youth guy for Udinese. I was like, who is this guy? He looks like the biggest wanker. And now he is amazing.
Our dream target.
Insane.
Yeah.
But he's so creative. He can find passes like no one else. Great technique. But he's also a hard worker and is good defensively. So he can put in a shift defensively, which is good because then he can play in the midfield if needed.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the only reason I'm
He's
thinking
actually-
about Torreira.
He's low-key a mix between Veretout and Pellegrini.
Yeah.
He has the best.
Yeah. He actually kind of is. Yeah. But my only issue with the only reason I'm thinking, because for me it's either DePaul or Torreira. The only thing I'm thinking about Torreira is, can Pellegrini play in the central midfield with anyone else than Diawara?
The thing is, Conte doesn't rate the pie, so he's out of the question.
True. No, I rate him. I just don't think he's right for us. But you know what I'm saying? Can he? Is Pellegrini's defending good enough to work when he's flanked by someone like Villar or Veretout? Hopefully not Cristante. Hopefully he's gone.
Veretout, yes.
Yeah.
Not Villar.
Yeah, Veretout.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Because in that case, I would rather have DePaul. Because I think Pellegrini's
No, but I
better in
also
the
think,
central midfield.
oh my goodness, I just think our defense is going to be so incredible.
Yeah.
Kumbula, Mancini, Bunnes, do you actually need
And with
midfielders
Diawara
to be moving the ball? Pellegrini can just sit
and Smalling,
as an A.
didn't even mention him, and then Diawara in front.
Yeah.
Don't tell me about Smalling.
Yeah. Because the thing is, Pellegrini is very good at the build-up, and he needs player to pick out passes.
Regista.
Okay. Now let's take it.
Okay. Yes, I'm done with this now.
But yeah, I think we're all done. I don't think there's much more to say about that.
Quick score prediction for Hellas.
Yes. I don't know.
2-0 to Roma.
2-0.
Honestly, I
Maybe
just
3-0 even. Maybe 3-0.
no. I think
let's say like this.
I think 4-2.
Hellas Verona lost both their star centre backs.
Exactly. They replaced them with
Cetin.
Cetin, firstly. Günther, who's he gives away a chance a game, and Magnani, who didn't even start for Sassuolo. One of those three, two of those three is gonna start most likely.
Yeah.
I think 4-2 because I think the new backline will have some problems. By the way, Fazio and Jesus not called up for the game, which means either we're playing 4 at the back or Kumbula is starting. I think it's risky to start Kumbula because he's never played with them. But
I saw Roma press predict Ibanez, Cristante, Mancini to start.
That's
I'm fine with that.
Right? Yeah. So
no, but
I think it's going to be a high-scoring game just because of the young defense.
But do we want Kumbula's first game to be Juve?
Yeah, that's the thing. No, he'll definitely come on at 60 minutes, I think.
Probably, yeah. He's going to get.
Roma will try and win this game as
subs.
soon as they can.
Yes.
3 subs.
3, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but
I'm also not sure.
Since the format of once a week is back.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, all I want to see is I feel like I'm fine with the defense not performing because partly we're gonna have
Dzeko.
yeah, no, but like partly we might play with either a four-man defense, which isn't probably what we're gonna do, with Mancini and Ibanez, which aren't really. I don't know if I would ever start them as the only two center backs. Karsdorp, who hasn't played much with us really, or Perez, who
No, it is Karsdorp. Perez is not ready.
Oh yeah, right. Or Cristante is going to be center back. So if the defense doesn't perform, there are reasons for it because that's not the defense we're going to play with the whole season. I just want the attack to be fluid and look creative and.
I just want Pellegrini. Honestly, Pellegrini have a great game. That's fine. That's all.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty. I think we know what to expect from Spinazzola, Veretout, Diawara, and
Diawara. I'm excited about.
Well.
After the preseason friendly versus Cagliari, he looked like. He
without like, Amrabat, I don't even think Hellas Verona are going to touch the ball.
Yeah, Amrabat was
the from City who could be good. I've heard some good things.
They got who?
A new kid from City on loan. He could be good. I don't know, but yeah, I think we should win. But as long as we look fluid, as Diawara looks good, because I'm excited about him. He looks back to his pre-injury form, the way he moved and like ran and covered spaces.
He's basically a panther. He sits back and sees the opportunity, then like.
Did you say he's a panther? A panther?
Yes.
From that Disney movie where he just lies in the trees and then when it's time for the occasion he strikes.
Okay.
I never thought I would have heard that analogy, but yes, it's very accurate.
Okay.
Anyways, I think that's all I'm gonna expect. If we defend badly, I'm like, away. But yeah, I don't think there's much more to say. Is there?
I think we're done, boys.
Yes. Go check.
Oh, by the way, we're gonna do our season predictions.
Yes.
At
the end of the transfer window.
Yes, we feel like
because
Juve
could sign Van Dijk or something. Yeah, Messi could end up going to. I know it won't, but who knows what ridiculous thing might happen that might affect the.
Exactly. Outcome. Messi might come to us. Who knows?
Exactly. Likely, in fact.
Yeah.
Pardon?
But yeah, we're gonna post. I think we're all gonna make our prediction, like what we think right now is gonna happen, and I'm gonna post the tables on my Instagram. So go check my Instagram and Twitter. Will be in the link in the description. Sasha's will be too. Should I add yours, Sebbe?
Sure, but he lost his username, so it's Roma English 4 now. By the way, he's only the 4.
It's gonna be back in like a couple of days, I think.
Unless someone snipes it.
Would be too bad if someone did.
I will block you and kick you off the podcast. Just saying.
I am the boss of the podcast, so I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah.
Anyways, good episode. It's gonna be hopefully even better next week when we've won versus Verona.
We will.
Yes, I really
hope. Boys.
Take care, guys. Bye.
Cheers.